don't disagree.
These colors, darling, really.
So here is the situation. Here, I wonder if they'll start.
Look at that. I mean, a snakeskin expandable watch.
Yep.
And these colors are so like rich and beautiful, right?
All right,
These
so
colors
it's
are beautiful.
epoxy enamel.
That's right.
Stainless steel case back. Almost like a bit
That gray
mid-century
color.
modern, you know,
Yes.
numbers on the dial. And here's the deal: you're either choosing average, which is for a 7 1/4 inch fit, or large, which is 8 inch. Totally new right now, and the Easy Pay 2 of $12 expires at midnight. Colors in the color-coded Python boxes are snake print, golden spice. Hang
And
on,
look at the
waiting.
box. You can see, right?
That might be my favorite one.
That is so amazing. Golden spice,
which is
honey.
great.
That
And
makes
it's
me
expansion,
crazy.
so obviously it's a stretch fit.
Divine.
So
look
there's that.
Yeah.
Now that's gold tone. So too is the peacock, which is pretty
The
sick.
peacock is divine, right? That makes me
Oh, good, they're in there. Thanks.
insane.
Here.
Yes, they're in here. Absolutely.
Here, I'll prep 'em up. And then one other gold tone option is what we call burgundy.
And that's my favorite.
Oh,
because
is it?
Yeah, because it has like a plummish kind of raisiny kind of quantity to it, almost a purpley thing.
Yep.
And anytime like burgundy goes purpley, I just lose my mind, right?
And then two silver tone choices: blue,
Divine.
really
Divine.
great,
And then the
really
gray.
great. I mean, the strap is everything.
The strap
and then
is
here's the gray.
everything. And then the gray, which has also the silver tone case.
Just
Well,
showing, just
you
showing,
know,
and just
what is
showing.
more fun than this, okay? What is more like chic and witty and pithy than wearing this little expandable watch, okay?
I love it.
It's divine.
I think the Python story is really cool. The snake, because you managed to, expansion bangles are pretty cool. Almost like a little, or excuse me, watches, almost a little retro. Because wasn't that hot
Yes,
like in the?
yes. I mean, more like vintage than
Or vintage,
retro. 'cause-
sorry.
Yeah,
What's the
but-
difference?
Well, vintage
So I use
is
those terms properly.
Vintage means like it gets better as it gets old, and retro means
is
you're
like-
looking back.
got it,
Yeah.
okay,
Which I don't
vintage.
mind either word, but I prefer vintage.
got you.
Because this has a modern content to it too. You
I'm
know,
with you.
like this idea that you're printing snake on that wonderful kind of enamel expansion band watch, right? And then check out the color of the face of the watch. It sort of matches the ground of the print. So in this golden spice, you have a
Cute.
golden spice with gold hardware, right? Divine. And
Yep.
then in that insane, what is it called? Mallard green?
Peacock.
A peacock green.
But
I
it's
mean,
so good with
That
the-
is so.
The Python scales.
I tell you, this watch, if you can get one thing from this show today, do it. And then look at it in the box.
I know,
Can you
the
just look at it
box
in the
is
box?
great.
Check that out. Oh, and there's Adrienne wearing my favorite, which you're calling what? Russet or something?
Oh,
or
burgundy?
Burgundy, right. It's more like a plummy, you see it next to the jacket, right? It goes a little bit more purpley than, yeah. And then by the way, if like Adrienne decided to turn that watch face in, it would just look like she was wearing this chic, chic, chic kind of enamel band watch, right? Like, but with the face in the gold tone, right? It's so everything. Look, see, I love the way that looks.
Yeah, see,
I
that's
think
great.
That's chic already, right?
Because I
And
think
then it's a watch.
the snake printing that you did on the band is just pretty spectacular.
too, me
In
too.
fact, can we show that? I put perhaps a little overkill.
You put a
but
few on,
I just
yes.
put a few on, and I just wanted to show. Like, feel free to go in nice and close so we can see the scales of the Python print, because that's the cool signature of the watch.
Do it, babe.
So here
amazing.
we go. See it?
That's fabulous. And so it looks like you're just wearing a bunch of
Right.
like bracelets until you go, hey, look at that, it's a
Hey, yo.
watch. What a chic, chic idea.
I don't know, I
and
think the
then
spice I
the
might
other
like.
thing I adore is I want a nice close shot of the box, because that really, for me, I mean, look at how wonderful that thing is.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking about giving it as a gift or something, and then you open it up, and there she is, right? There's that incredible watch. With a 5-year warranty,
5-year.
seriously, like a stainless steel case back. I mean, this is not your average, what, $38 watch, right?
By the way, it's a mineral crystal.
That's
face,
right,
so I mean,
mineral
it's just
crystal.
beautiful.
And then like, I just love the way the face sort of is like that kind of sun ray
Yeah, yeah.
tinted to match the actual ground of the watch. That is really something beautiful when you get that home.
The
you know?
Easy Pay is $12. I mean, come on. You know, it does have the face, reminds me of like a slightly downsized men's
Yes, it
vintage
does.
watch.
It does. It has a kind of like a tailored effect to
Yep.
it, right? It's
Yep.
not a frou-frou thing. It's just wonderful and classic, and like you said, mid-century.
Yep.
But the thing that's great about it is the you know, the printing of the snake.
Yep.
The snake printing is so great.
By the way, charcoal is very, very popular.
I knew that. I knew it would be. The other thing I'm imagining is going to be really popular is the blue, because it almost goes navy,
Right
you know?
there, yeah.
The navy is like, and they're both.
But this is kind of fantastical because you have not normally done these colors in a watch typically.
No, absolutely not.
So I feel like this is kind of an ode to like fall 2016 right here.
Yes,
Peacock,
fantastic.
burgundy,
I love
spice.
that. I love that range of colors. And that's sort of the place we're going for this fall, this idea of like dark, rich, kind of like, they're not neutrals, they're definitely colors, but they're like grounded, you know, grounded colors.
600 ordered, by the way.
Look
Average
how great that one is.
7 1/4 inch fit, large is 8 inches, but again, it's a stretch stainless steel expansion band, so there's a lot of forgiveness
And it
there.
fits everybody, right?
Yep.
Like, you don't have to buy a size, you just buy this for everybody and it will literally fit, you know?
Burgundy also getting very, very, very
Can't
limited.
you see why? I mean,
Yep.
I have to say, you were talking about your favorite being the golden spice. I love the peacock green. And I'm so glad that we finally call it peacock, because in this kind of shiny, like, enamel-y thing, it really does look like a peacock feather.
Yep.
It really almost has like a kind of iridescence because of the black printing on top of the peacock green and then the shine of
Plus,
the...
isn't that
right?
epoxy, right?
Yeah,
Epoxy
yes,
enamel
it is.
on top of
it's
the...
enamel.
Did you ever know, like a teacher in school or a relative who would purposely wear their watch on the inside of the wrist, and then when they wanted to see the time,
Yes,
they would
do
that?
Yes. That was a very chic, sort of sporty thing to do. We loved it.
Yeah.
And I will say that, like, sometimes, you know, if you have to buy something sized or like, you know, you have to buy something specific to a color or whatever, it's hard to buy a gift. But this could not be the easiest gift. I mean, this is the easiest gift in the world to buy, because it comes in this wonderful box that doesn't even need to be wrapped. Like, literally, you give that to somebody and then they're so happy, and then they open it up and they're
Really
like
great.
the happiest girl in the world, right?
I mean, if you collect
look
Isaac
how great that
watches,
looks
come
as a
on.
gift.
Come on,
Really?
brand new today.
Looks incredible as a gift, and then the gift that keeps giving, darling, right? Seriously?
Peacock, burgundy,
Divine.
cobalt blue.
Golden spice,
Golden
don't miss that, because that is
spice might be my
crazy gorgeous.
favorite.
Like with khakis and winter whites, or with like, I don't know, beige or something, so great.
And then dark charcoal.
The dark charcoal and the blue, what is the blue called? Cobalt or navy?
Well, we call it blue. But
Well,
it
it's
is
blue, but
cobalty, right?
it's a cobalt ground, but then it has this black printing over it, so it really, see that? That really does give a kind of a navy-ish mien, right?
So cool. You know, I mean, obviously, for $12 and change, and over 1,000 ordered on the show, extremely popular, but also
And it's
just
a debut today. This is
yes,
brand new.
Totally new.
And this is like we're tending towards fall. I
Yep.
mean, don't worry about wearing this in August or something, obviously, with some
Pretty
white
that is
pants.
with the navy.
It's really pretty. I love it with
really
the
great.
bright pink. That's
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite thing, is like burgundy and bright
It's
pink.
like
right?
it's got those berry tones that are really fabulous.
right.
Anyway,
absolutely true.
so they come boxed, obviously, and another awesome, great.